this is going to be my Eureka final presentation video. A really brief introduction of myself. I'm a rising senior from a public school in America, and I'm really interested in math, language, linguistics, and computer science. So I've done a math research last year, and this year I chose language and cognition, which is workshop number 14. So my research topic is about the use of gender pronouns by Mandarin speakers studying English. So basically I brainstormed with my professor first. We had like 4 sessions on the background, some background information about linguistics. We talked about different branches of linguistics, and then we kind of pulled up a Google Doc and we listed all the possible topics that I can do. And from all the topics, I chose 3 that I liked the most, and then I decided to do this one about like gender pronouns, which is something that I want to do even before this project. Yeah. So about my research journey and the research techniques and methods, basically I did a field experiment. I recruited participants from my friends and from my classmates, and I kind of asked them to listen to a recording, and then they're asked to retell the whole story, and I'm going to count the number of times that they misuse the gender pronouns. Yeah, and we did this online through Zoom, and to analyze the data, I used the ANOVA test, which is like a test that can calculate the statistical significance of my result, and it can tell me like if my 2 variables has like any correlation between them. So the challenges and the issues that I faced while completing my research project and how I solved them. Basically, this is like my first time writing a research paper on a humanities subject. Before I have only done like one on math, and that one is like completely math research, so it has a lot of like formulas and proofs. I don't have to write so many words, and this time I'm doing like a really professional research paper on linguistics, and I have to really change the way that I write, like to make it more formal and professional. So that is one of the challenges, and another one is that because since linguistics is not like a really common subject at school, I've only studied myself using sometimes textbooks, and so I still like some background information, and that's like where the professor, like he really helped me a lot. We had those like 4 sessions about like different branches of linguistics, and from that I learned a lot about this field, and I kind of decided that I want to choose linguistics as my major in college. And ANOVA test is like the way that I analyze all the data. I also got to know this like statistical test from my professor, and I use this like first I kind of found 2 different online calculators, and I don't know which one is correct because they gave me different values, but then I asked my professor and he helped me to choose the one that is correct and use that one to analyze my data. And yeah, I would say like one of the biggest challenges about the style book, because I have to write in the APA style, so I really have to change all the in-text citations, the reference list, the fonts, and everything of the like any detail about the style of my paper. I didn't realize this before, and after I met with my Eureka writing assistant for the first time, and he told me about the things, and I kind of started changing all the citation things, and it's a really painful process. I spent a lot of time on like trying to change my paper so it's like kind of force the style book, but yeah, that's like the biggest challenge to me, but I kind of overcame it. So my takeaway from my research experience is of course how to write a professional research paper, because I do want to continue studying and doing research in college. So this experience really helped me a lot, And also my communication skill, I send emails like to my research assistant, to Eureka assistant, to my professor. So it helps me to communicate with people more, and I also learn more about linguistics, which is a subject that I really love. So what do I plan to do with the research skill? So I want to continue studying linguistics at college. I want to major in linguistics. So I think like using my research skill, it will really help me a lot when I really started doing like more formal research at college. And I think I will also try some other different fields like history or like different languages, and even doing like computer science or like natural language processing, just combination of linguistics and computer science. So I think like my research skill that I learned from the Eureka program will really help me when I do all those research in the future. Yeah. So thank you, and that's all about my final presentation.